Okay. Our grant proposal was on the Children's Aviation Museum. Our contact person is Megan Smith, and the group members on this project were Megan, Sarah, Renee, and Aiden. Our mission statement: the Children's Aviation Museum is committed to closing the educational gap by offering accessible STEM learning opportunities to inspire and empower all students, particularly those from low-income families.
The goals for our program include number one, to provide opportunities for youth to pursue STEM classes. Two, to create a supplemental STEM/educational program for children in the local community. Three, to improve STEM scores in local school districts for a long term. Our population. The risk population is 2,675 students who are potentially falling below proficient in math or science. The target population, 697 students. This number is estimated representation of all students in KSDC second and fifth grade who are in danger of falling behind proficiency in math or science by eighth grade. 697 students is the base number of those targeted if the workshop were only able to be open for school or to open for school provided field trips to students in these identified classes. Ideally, the hope is to see all children and families utilize the workshop and play space in addition to school related field trips as well. The impact population, 279 students are 40% of the 697 identified as those who attend as a field trip participant who improve their math and or science grade to meet proficiency.
All right. Why is our program important? The Keystone Central School District is located in Clinton County, Pennsylvania, which is struggling to achieve proficiency in key academic areas, particularly in math and science. Clinton County largely lacks alternative education resources with limited county-based enrichment opportunities, especially those focusing on science, technology, engineering, and math. Why, why, why will this work? The absence of a dedicated indoor play-based learning space further restricts community access to hands-on interactive learning. This creates a gap in support for local students, especially those from low-income families who would benefit from additional educational opportunities beyond a classroom setting. Providing innovative and affordable avenues for learning in Clinton County, KCSD students would have the tools to be academically successful and thrive in STEM fields.
So our cost breakdown for this project would be to hire one full-time staff or director at $62,000, or excuse me, at $32,000, and then supplement with two part-time staff at $15,000 each. And that would bring our fringe rate to $4,743. For supplies, we figured in about $300. Equipment to build out the exhibits as such, another $20,000. And because everything's on site, there would be no need for travel. But we would like to have perhaps a consultant come in at the startup just to help us figure out how this should all work and what it would look like for another $1,000. And that brings our direct total cost to $88,043, with our indirect cost at $21,130.32, with a grand total of $109,173.32. Let me just let you know that our priority is to have our budget focus on staff, program materials, and resources that reflect a well-balanced distribution of cash by giving children who don't have access to other educational options that focus primarily on STEM experiences. This investment is essential to tackling our school district's poor math and science competency rates. And providing financial support for this project, the Piper Aviation Museum which would house our projects specifically, they can operate as a community center then for engaging STEM education, greatly enhancing academic achievement in important subjects such as helping our youngsters and low-income families in these areas. Thank you.